I was there, I saw it all, and yet I dare not speak of it, at least not beyond the rhythmic beats of the great drum of our village. Only it holds the truth, carved into its aged hide with every strike that echoes through the night. If you listen closely, if you truly understand its language, the drum tells the story of the chief's son and the secret buried beneath the sacred baobab tree. In the village of Ntembe, life moved to the cadence of the drum. It spoke of birth and death, of war and peace, of betrayal and honor. No one questioned the drum's voice, for it had spoken long before our fathers and would speak long after we were gone. It was the voice of our ancestors, and in its echoes lay our past, present, and future. The great chief mourner had ruled wisely for 3 decades. His people loved him, for he was just and strong, a warrior in his youth and a father to all in his old age. His son, Kayin, was to inherit the chieftaincy, a role that carried the weight of generations. But Kayin, he was not like his father. Many whispered that Kayin's heart beat out of rhythm with the village drum. He did not hunt with the young men, nor did he sit beside the elders to listen to their wisdom. He spent his nights by the river, staring at the stars, and his days carving strange symbols into wood. Some said he communed with spirits. Others said he longed for a world beyond the village, a place unknown to us. Then came the drought. The land cracked beneath our feet, and the river receded. Crops withered before they could bear fruit, and the cattle grew thin. The elders gathered, seeking wisdom from the ancestors through the sacred drum. Its deep voice resounded in the darkness, warning of treachery within. It was then that the rumors spread like wildfire. The villagers began to murmur that the spirits were angry because Kayin did not honor the ways of his people. Some swore they had seen him disappear into the forest at night, returning with strange trinkets, whispering in a tongue not of our own. The elders watched him closely, and Chief Mourner's eyes grew heavy with worry. One night, under the full moon, the drum called us all to the great clearing. It was time for the elders to seek answers from the ancestors. But before the ceremony began, a cry shattered the air. A young boy, his face twisted in fear, stumbled into the clearing, pointing a trembling finger toward Kayin. I saw him. The boy gasped. He buried something beneath the baobab tree. Gasps filled the air. The baobab was sacred, a resting place for spirits. To disturb its roots was to invite a curse upon the village. Chief Mourner's face darkened, but he said nothing. Instead, he gestured for the men to follow him to the great tree. We arrived at the baobab, its massive limbs stretching toward the heavens as if pleading for mercy. The boy led us to the spot, and with trembling hands, the warriors began to dig. The earth, though hardened by drought, gave way beneath their determined hands. Then, we saw it, a small wooden box. Kayin's face remained still as the chief opened it with slow, deliberate movements. Inside, wrapped in cloth, lay a bundle of items that made the villagers recoil in horror: bones, charred and blackened, and trinkets carved with symbols unknown to us. A sorcerer's tools. Is this true, my son? Chief Mourner's voice trembled, though not with fear, but with something deeper. Kayin did not deny it. He only lowered his eyes. I sought answers the ancestors would not give me, he murmured. The elders conferred in hushed tones, while the warriors stood tense, gripping their spears. The village had seen this before: dark magic, forbidden rites. The punishment was exile, or worse. But the drum, it spoke. The elder struck it once, and a deep, sorrowful note rang out. Another strike, heavy, full of judgment. And then, silence. The meaning was clear. Chief Mourner turned to his son, his voice heavy with grief. You have broken the bond between our people and the spirits. The land is dying because of your hands. You are no longer one of us. A single tear traced its way down Kayin's cheek. He did not beg. He did not resist as the warriors led him away, beyond the village, beyond the sacred baobab, beyond the life he once knew. The rains returned 2 days later. The land drank deeply, the river swelled, and the crops stood tall once more. But the chief, he did not rejoice. His gaze often drifted toward the horizon, where his son had vanished. To this day, when the drum speaks, its song carries the weight of that night. It tells of the chief's son and his secret, of a father's broken heart, and of a village that learned to fear what it did not understand. I was there, I saw it all, but only the drum knew the truth.